Eyam is a stunning village situated in the Derbyshire Dales. It is known for the outbreak of the plague in 1665, when a local tailor, Alexander Hatfield, had a delivery of infected cloth from London delivered to his house. His assistant, George Vickers, opened the parcel and shortly after became ill, died. Following George Vickers' death, others in the household caught the disease. After a short and painful illness, they also died. The plague soon spread across the village, leading to the local rector, the Rev. William Mompesson, and the previous rector of Eyam, Thomas Stanley, to take action to prevent the disease from spreading. The villagers decided to quarantine themselves within the village and came up with the idea of how to get supplies into the village without infecting anyone else. The supplies was left by stones on the boundary of the village, where money was left soaked in vinegar, which was said to prevent the disease from spreading. Further precautions to contain the disease included each family had to bury their own. Some of those who survived had close contact to those who died from the disease, two of which was Elizabeth Hancock, who had to bury her husband and 6 children within 8 days. Their graves are known as the Riley graves, named after the farm they lived in. Marshall Howe, an official grave digger who came in contact with many infected bodies, also survived. There are many figures on how many villagers died of the plague, but Eyam Church has a record of 273 victims of the plague. Many of those was buried in the family garden. Today, Eyam is a popular tourist attraction with a number of reported locations said to be haunted. One of the plague cottages where the first outbreak occurred is reported to be haunted by a lady who wears a blue smock, who it is said to wake people who stay at the cottage in the middle of the night. Other reported hauntings within Eyam include the Miners' Arms pub and Eyam Hall. Before the Miners' Arms was built in the 1630s, the previous building was burnt down in 1629, killing 2 young girls, Sarah and Emily. Reports of unexplainable childlike footsteps have been heard, and some guests have experienced strange goings-on whilst staying there. Eyam Hall is a grade 2 listed Jacobean manor house dating back to 1671. It was the home of the Wright family for many generations and is still today owned by descendants of the Wright family. Eyam Hall is reported to be haunted by a young servant called Sarah Mills, who drowned in the well and is said to still answer the night bell.